Live from the Rogers Kitchen, week 3 of the NFL Picks of the Caroline and Dada Show.
What you made me do, look what you made me do, look what you just made me do.
Hey, are you gonna join us? You're busy dancing. All right, we got Caroline and Dada all set to make our week 3 picks for the NFL. However, let's get to business first. Let's see how we did last week. With week 2, I went 12-4 with my picks. Caroline went 4-12. Don't know what that's worth to y'all, but I'm not sure who you want to pay attention to this week. My guess is the luck will go back to Caroline's way this week. We came to fantasy football. We both picked Antonio Brown over Stephon Diggs. We were right there. We both had Breeze over Brady. Brady had a huge game, so we were wrong in that one. And then, of course, she picked C.J. Anderson. I picked Ezekiel Elliott, who apparently gave up on a few plays during that game. And Caroline was totally right on C.J. Anderson. So nice pick. Let's jump right into this week's picks. We'll start with the Thursday night game. We have the Niners taking on the Rams in L.A.
Hey, I'm on time.
Caroline, you going to go with the Rams or the Niners? The Rams or the Niners? You're going to go with the Niners?
No, the Rams.
Picking the Rams. I'm also picking the Rams. That's a high five pick. Booyah. All right, fantasy football right out of the gates. We've got Carlos Hyde, who had a big game last week. Todd Gurley, who's had some decent weeks so far. I don't think he's really busted out yet, per se, but you think Gurley or Hyde's going to have the bigger week?
Hyde.
Hyde. All right, she's going with Carlos Hyde to have the bigger game. You know what? I'm going to agree. I think he's going to keep things moving along from last week and have another huge week against those Rams. Let's move into the Jacksonville Ravens game. Who are we going with, the Jaguars or the Ravens, Caroline?
The Jaguars.
Going with the Jaguars. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to pick the Ravens in that one. 1 step forward, 12 steps back for the Jaguars. Their defense looked great the week before, looked terrible this week. The offense is what it is, not much. Buccaneers looked fantastic last week, taking on the Vikings. You on Buccaneers or Vikings? You have to use words. I don't know. Going with the Vikings. I'm going to disagree. I'm going with the Buccaneers, especially the Sam Bradford situation up in the air. They seem to be completely dead in the water without Sam Bradford. Broncos, Bills. Who are you going with, Broncos or Bills?
I'm looking at them.
Well, let's go by name. Broncos or Bills?
Let's go to the Broncos.
You going to go with the Broncos?
These the Broncos?
Nope, that's the Bills.
The Bills.
You want the Bills to win? I'm going to disagree with that one. I think that the Broncos win that one, no doubt. We've got the Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears. Who are we going with? Rooney Steelers or the Chicago Bears, Caroline?
I got the Cowboys.
That matches your tie. You're going with the Bears?
Yeah,
At home. All right, going with the Bears at home. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one. I've got the 0-2 Saints going against the Carolina Panthers. You going Saints or Panthers? You're going with the Saints to get off the snide and get a win. Me too. That's a high five pick. Ooh, yeah. All right, we've got the Atlanta Falcons fresh off their big win last week against the Pack. The Lions on a Monday night win looked very good. Going Lions or Falcons? Going Lions. I'm going to disagree. I think the Falcons are going to keep it rolling. They have got something to prove. They're going to go to 3-0 this week. Texans, Patriots. Who's got this one? Texans or Patriots, Caroline? Texans with an upset. I'm going Patriots. There's no way the Texans win this week. Moving along there, we've got the Dolphins and the Jets. Jets, Jets.
I want the Dolphins.
Going Dolphins. That was our monster pick last week, and she was correct. They did pull that one out. I'm also going to go with the Dolphins. That is a high five pick. Boo, yeah. Oh, a double high five pick. All right. All right, next we've got Pops Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Who are you going with, Browns or Colts this week?
I'm going with Pop-Ups now.
Me too. For the first time in a long time, I'm picking Pops Browns. That's a high five pick. Boo, yeah. Are you high fiving here? Are we high fiving or not? High fiving for the Browns pick? Is that a no? No high five. Okay, moving right along.
There you go.
All right, we've got the Giants taking on the Eagles. Who's going to win that one, the Giants or the Eagles?
I'm going to Giants.
You're going to go with the Giants. I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to go with the Eagles. Okay, this Seahawks or Titans? Going with the Titans. That's a tough call. I'm going Seahawks on that one, Caroline. And I think it's time for the
Monster
The monster pick of the week. This is Caroline's guaranteed win. We've got the Chiefs Chargers. Who's your guaranteed victor? The Chargers or the Chiefs?
These are moon.
No, it's not really. It looks like the moon. It's the Chargers, though. You want Chargers or Chiefs?
I'm gonna pick the Chargers.
Chargers. That's our monster pick of the week. Her guaranteed pick. I'm going to disagree. I think the Chiefs keep it rolling this week. All right. We've got the Sunday night game. We've got the Redskins and the Raiders. Who you going, Redskins or Raiders?
I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
Going with the Raiders. I'm also going to get. That's a high five pick. Raiders. Booyah. Who's going to have the bigger game? We've got quarterback Kirk Cousins, who's struggling, or Derek Carr. Who's going to have the bigger game? Derek Carr or Cousins?
Cousin.
You're going with Cousins? All right.
This is cousin.
No, this is Cousins. That's Carr.
I think cousin.
All right.
That's mine.
All right. Well, I'm going to go
That's
with
my cousin Eli.
like your cousin Eli. Yeah, well, that's his last name. His name's Kirk Cousins. I'm going to go with Carr on that one. All right. Let's go to the Packer game. We've got the Packers taking on the 0-2 Bengals. You going Bengals or Packers?
Packer.
Going Packers. Me too. That's a safe bet. I think they definitely win that one. That's a high five pick. That's a high five pick. Are you high five picking with me?
No.
No, we're not. Okay, maybe okay. We've got Green and Adams. Who's gonna have the bigger game this week, Caroline? Green or Adams?
Who's Adams?
Devontae Adams, the wide receiver for the Packers, or AJ Green, the wide receiver for the Bengals? Who has the better game? Adams will have the bigger game. Okay. I'm gonna disagree. I think he's gonna get a little bit lost in the shuffle this week, and Green's gonna have the bigger week. We're going to move along to the Monday night game. We have the Cowboys in Arizona. Going Cardinals or Cowboys?
A tie.
You cannot have a tie. No more ties. You picked one last week. Didn't quite pan out for you. In Cowboys or Cardinals?
Cowboys.
You're going Cowboys? Are you sure you're going Cowboys?
Let me put this back to you.
Okay. All right. You're going Cowboys. I'm going to disagree. I think at home the Cardinals are going to pull that one off. I don't know if you call it an upset at this point in the season. Both teams not off to hot starts.
I'm putting them back up to you.
Well, there's our show for week 3. We hope you tune in next week to week 4 to see how we did and check out our picks for week 3. Carol, anything else you want to say before we tune out?
No.
No? All right. Have a great weekend for the Caroline and Dada show.